What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Wolves of Yugi Street. I am Unholy Hero Meatman, and today we have the deck profile of Machinas, one of our other team members here, and he is going to be displaying what today?
Cyber Dragon, ABC Kaijus.
So basically, Kaiju alphabet soup.
With a twist.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and get right into it and show us what you're running out here.
Alright, so we're going to put the extra deck. Alright, so Cyber Dragons, we're going to run with 1, 2, 3 Cyber Dragons, of course. Special summon when you don't have no monsters. Cyber Dragon cores. Kind of the base of all Cyber Dragon decks is Cyber Dragons. Searches out a Cyber Speller Trap. Cyber Dragon Nasher. If you got a Cyber Dragon in graveyard, when it's normal special summon, you can special summon it back to the field. Anything with 2100 attack or defense. Cyber Dragon Hurts. When it goes to graveyard, add a Cyber Dragon from your deck to your hand, or when it is special summoned, it becomes a level 5.
So you're basically running the normal Cyber Dragon core.
Yeah, Cyber Dragon core. That's mainly it. There, when either one of these are special or normal summoned, I can special summon that in defense position. And that is the Cyber Dragon core right there.
Now, next would be the ABC core, right?
ABC core. Run 2 A's, 3 B's, 2 C's. Now, when this goes to graveyard, I can add one of these that are already in the graveyard to the hand. When B's go to graveyard, add a Union monster from deck to hand. When C goes to graveyard, I can special summon one from my hand to my field. Pretty much trying to reload and get ready for the ABC Dragon Buster. That is in the extra.
That was just hit to 1.
That was just hit to 1, but I can still pull it off. 3 Galaxy Soldiers.
Because staples.
Galaxy Soldiers. Now, Galaxy Soldiers is you ditch a Light Machine monster.
Oh, we know what that baby does.
Special summon in defense position and search.
That's basically your Nova to Infinity.
Yes, it is. Now, the Kaijus. You're in 2 of the Star Destroying Kaijus. 3,300 attack. You're in 2 of the Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine, Thunder King. Now, there was some stuff going on about that I was hearing that you cannot search this card off of Interrupted Kaiju Slumber.
Now, as it turns out, this can be summoned off of Slumber.
Yes,
I mean, we could be wrong about that, but let us know in the comments below why it wouldn't be able to. This is just what we were hearing from a couple of judges at locals, that it could be summoned, and it might be a problem with Nexus allowing us to summon it, but we don't know. But as far as we know, it's already been okay that we can. But if not, just let us know.
So I'm going to leave that to the side. Then you got 2 giant turtles. Because
Big angry turtles.
because you don't like what the other person has on their field. Then I've got Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning.
What?
I have not gotten to that card yet.
Is this a spice tech?
Now, this says, by banishing 1 light and 1 dark monster from your graveyard.
You've never used this card?
I have not, no. You're the one that put it in my deck, sir.
I just gave it to you. I didn't know what you were going to use it for.
Well, this deck runs lights and darks. Dark would be the fusion monster.
Well, alright then.
Target 1 monster on the field and banish the target face up. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated. During the damage step, if this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, it can make a second attack now. So, that may be good. Haven't got to it yet, haven't drawn into it at all, but when I do, we'll find out.
I mean, it might be a side deck, but it's not a bad spice
2 hand
card.
traps. That's it. 1 ash, 1 droll. Simple. Everybody should know what that does.
My.
Spells. Cyber Repair Plants. 2 Cyber Repair Plants. You got a Cyber Dragon or 3 Cyber Dragons in your graveyard. You can either activate 1 effect for 3 or less, for less than 3, or if you have 3, you can activate both effects. Add 1 Light Machine monster from your deck to your hand, and add 1 Light Machine monster from shuffle 1 Light Machine monster from your graveyard to your deck. That one, if you have all 3, use it to put a fusion monster or a link monster back into your extra deck so you can reuse it. 3 Cyber Emergencies. Simple. Add a light machine monster. Usually just add a Cyber Dragon. I always go for my Nasher. Because if I've got a Cyber Dragon in my graveyard, I go for a Nasher to get that special summon back out. Also, search Cyber Emergency off of Core if you already have a Cyber Repair Plan in your hand. Cyber Rev System. Special summon a Cyber Dragon card from your graveyard. Cannot be disrupted card effects at all. Only one of those. 3 machine duplications. 2 machine duplications. Sorry.
What happened to the third?
I ran out of space in my deck. Oh yes, this is a 60-card Cyber Dragon deck that should not exist, but it works.
This is indeed a 60-card, just alphabet soup.
So, machine duplication. Target any Cyber Dragon card on the field that has less than 400 attack. Special summon 2 more Cyber Dragons.
500.
500. 500?
500.
500. 500. Alright. Special summon 2 Cyber Dragons from your deck. Easy peasy. 1, 2 Union Hangers. Those are used for the ABC combos. Use it to equip and, you know, special summon.
Just the full ABC combo.
ABC combo, ABC combo, ABC combo. 1, 2, 3 Overload Fusions. Now, there's only one fusion card that I mainly use this for, that I only use this for, and that's my Rampage. I hardly ever touch the Overdrive Dragon. When I do, I haven't yet. If I do, there needs to be a good reason for it. But these are... Now, that wording is a lot different from those two.
That's because this is the old school. Ladies and gentlemen, the first edition of Overload Fusion. First edition. This is a POTD EN042.
They do the same thing.
They do, but rarities are a bit more different. Sorry, I was trying to focus in on it, but it is a very beautiful card. The original print. I've only ever been able to find this in maybe one box, but the other two are the new prints in Super.
So use that. I use that for my Rampage. Get rid of 2 in my graveyard. Pop whatever's in your back row as much as I can, and then we'll get into that effect, the extra effect later. Got 1, 2, 3 Interrupted Kaiju Slumbers, because who likes what the other person has? Nobody.
No one.
So use that. Now this wording does say in parentheses somewhere, right here, Kaiju. It is in parentheses, and this does say Kaiju, anti-Kaiju, but it does have Kaiju in the name, therefore we should be able, and we can, special summon this, because it is a machine, and can be used for my Fortress Dragon. Instead of putting a giant turtle on the field, that is not a machine.
But Brennan, there can only be one.
That's true. Pot of Desires. I run 3 of those, because it's 60-card deck, you need to get rid of stuff
Quickly.
Because sometimes you draw into something you do not need, and you draw into a Pot of Desires, use it. 1 Regeki, 1 Monster Reborn. Plain and simple, 1 of each. 2 strikes, everyone knows what those do. Pay 1,500, negate a special summon. 2 judgments, pay half, negate a special summon. Monster effect, spell or trap effect. 1 impermanence, and 1 royal decree, because you don't like the traps that the other person has. Now, these are only traps I run, so if I have that on the field, we're good.
Now, you only run the 1 imperm.
Yeah.
And has that been any use for you, just running the 1?
Yeah, running 2, I rarely drew into it.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and move into the extra deck.
Extra deck. Nice gold-plated sleeves. Thank you for giving me 15 extras.
Not a problem.
Alright, so going into the Khmer Tech Fortress Dragon. Does not need to be fused using a fusion spell. It is 1 Cyber Dragon plus 1 or more machine monsters on the field. Either player's field. That's what the anti-kaiju is for. You put it on the opponent's field, you can fuse that away too while you're at it.
To make it short and simple, this was Mega Fleet before Mega Fleet was cool.
That's true. Next, I run 1 Over Dragon, which I have not put on the field at all since I've been running this deck. Probably should figure out how. Shouldn't be hard.
It's
Got
an
3
overload target.
fusions.
It's a good overload target.
But I haven't touched this card, because I touch these 2. Rampage. takes 2 or more Cyber Dragon cards. When it is special summoned, I can target as many speller traps on the field as I want up to the number of materials I used and destroy that many. The second effect goes on to say I can ditch 2 light machine monsters from my deck to my graveyard, and it gains that many attacks. So I can attack you directly, or any of your monsters with 2100 attack. But where's the fun in that? I've got another card to add to that. Next, I got 2 Mega Fleets. Fuse away one of your Cyber Dragons plus one of your extra monster zones in the opponent's field side, or your side, or both. Against, what is it, 1200 for each card used? Got 1 ABC. That would be used for your ABC combo. Banish a card, discard, banish a card, and then during your opponent's phase, tribute over and bring the 3 back. Seeger. Seeger goes very well hand in hand with all of these.
Because why have a
Rampage.
Cyber Dragon deck without a Seeger?
Including the Rampage. During any player's battle phase, Seeger's effect can activate when it has not made an attack, targeting any monster or any light machine monster on the field with 2100 or more attack, and gain 2100 attack. If I have this on the field and target that for 42, use its effect, I can now attack 3 times with 4200 attack. It is phenomenal. Platinum Gadget.
Let's look at my internet over here.
Platinum Gadget is mainly for the ABCs, getting them out and ready to bring out the ABC Dragon Buster. Because the effect is I can special summon 1 level 4 lower machine type monster to a spot it points to. That is all it is used for. Because I do not run gadgets, I cannot use its second effect. When it is destroyed by an attack or a monster effect, or a card effect and sent to the graveyard, I can special summon a gadget from my deck to my field, but I don't run gadgets, so I don't need the second effect on that. And then the usual, 2 Novas, 2 Infinities, you know what those are used for. Ditch a Cyber Dragon, special summon a Cyber Dragon, target a face-up attack position monster, and add it as a XYZ material.
So this is basically your 60 card abomination.
60 card, it's a 60 card beat stick.
It's a very big stick. Okay.
Just like
well,
Roosevelt, big stick.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We will have another video up here shortly with Dark Magician, a Dark Magician deck used by one of our other team members, and we will be showcasing these over the next week. But I'm gonna try and have these videos up by tonight, so stay tuned, and we will have more for you guys later on.